Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of PGA Tour 2K23. In the last episode we got promoted to the PGA Tour. Our first tournament is the Bluff Championship at Craggy Heights. We also have our first three rivals of the season, Harold Warner III, Ricky Fowler, and Bubba Watson. I'm coming for you boys. Let's tee off, let's get started, let's go golf. Ricky Fowler is going to be a Bluff Championship. I highly recommend you start a rivalry rifting. Winning against him could net you some good rewards. I'll set the matchup. Check out the rival screen for more details. From our agent.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Quag. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there.
And let's see what he can do here today. Second shot here on the first. And here we are with the third shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
That was a gallant attempt. This is a par putt. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Oh, how about that one? Currently 1 under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And after a birdie at the last, they'll take the honor on the hole. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, just missed. Not a bad line, this. Yeah, he'll take that. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the 4th hole. Great shot.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Sitting at -1, trying to crack into the top 10. Going with the pitching wedge here.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club. Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here.
Ooh.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 5th hole. That should find the cut stuff. Well, Rich, it looks like this player has signed on with a new brand of ball, and they're using them for the first time. What kind of adjustments need to be made?
Hopefully they've done their homework and done testing before this week with this new equipment, because if not, they might hit some shots that don't quite turn out quite as expected. And as we know by watching these tour players week in and week out, they can be fragile beings at times. And if something happens that's a little bit unexpected, then that seems to throw them off awfully quickly. So I hope that they did their due diligence, got some time before putting this golf ball in play this week. Hopefully it's not the first time they've played around a golf here, because if it is, then it's going to be interesting to see how they handle all these changes.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Hey, nice looking line.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
This one looks to be heading towards the green.
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This is their look at birdie. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Why don't we catch up with Ricky Fowler?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. He's currently sharing 8th position. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there's a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
So I might need to set.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Okay, steady now. And this putt coming up for his par.
Looks good.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Nicely done. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Might need to get the feel back on the putting green.
Not too sure exactly what they were thinking on that one.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
That's disappointing. This putt was about 8 feet. It was on a good line.
This putt is for double bogey.
9 holes down into this rivalry, Rich. How are you rating their performance so far?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
Well struck. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. 5 strokes behind our leader. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Ah, that's a punish. Nothing worse than putting it off for green. And here we are with their fourth. 5 shots off the pace. That one had eyes for it the whole way. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Going with the 8-iron here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Unbelievable!
Yahtzee.
Hole-in-one, baby.
Mark it down on the card, baby.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
I mean, what can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. The little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Getting ready to play their third.
Just 3 strokes back.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. It's got a chance. A well hold, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 3 under.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. He's currently tied for 9th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Setting up now on a par 4. Lovely effort, that. Henny, what's the player facing here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 7. Attaboy, good shot. Oh, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5.
This one's tracking.
Oh, so close. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This for par.
It's on a good line.
That gets the job done. Lydia Ko is currently on top of this one.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Yeah, that one will play. From around 180 yards out. 3 shots off the lead. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Ah, that's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And from the greenside rough here. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently at 3 under for the event. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Going with the 6-iron here. Left yourself an opportunity. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Remember, there's 2 important parts of a putt, line and length. Too much length on that one. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. And it's New Zealand's Lydia Ko who leads here as we head to the next. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Second shot here on the 16th. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. Oh, what a ripper from long range.
Dr. Topinski is in.
Well. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 17th hole. This should play. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. To the top 5 he goes.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Ooh, that almost went down. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that is bomb. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure.
This wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
A birdie putt awaits.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. Well, Rich, I thought that day was an absolute doozy. And this player seems to be in decent shape, don't you think?
Little work to do, there's no doubt about it, but still plenty of good golf to reflect on today with 3 days to go.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
What an impressive first round in our debut on the PGA Tour. -6 on the day, and we're only 2 shots off the lead. We could easily be in the lead. We had a terrible 9th hole with a double bogey, but we fixed that with a hole-in-one on the 11th. Our rival, Ricky Fowler, he's all the way back in 82nd, and he was +2. This might be a short-lived rivalry. That's going to bring today's episode to a close. Please give this video a like if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.